Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Jen Sargent and I'm the creator of Digital Sargent, and today I'm going to give you some tips to grow your Instagram. And at the end of this video, I'm going to share a tip with you that's going to totally rock your world. So let's get started. Okay, tip number one, hashtags. You can have 30 hashtags per caption. On the organic level, if you want to boost this post, you're going to have to shed some of those hashtags, but on the organic level, you can have 30 hashtags, and you want to make sure those hashtags are niche. You don't want them to be too broad because you're going to get lost in the chaos. So scale it back to a very niche hashtag. For example, if you're a local business, start with your city and state first. I would start with hashtag Claremont FL, hashtag Claremont, Florida. I want to meet as many people in my area as possible, and that's how you do it. You also have to be careful that your city isn't another name somewhere else. For example, hashtag Claremont won't really work for me because it's also a place in France. So that's cool, but I want to meet people in my backyard. So when you're looking at hashtags for your Instagram captions, you have 30, use all 30, and make sure they're niche so people can find you. Number two, clean line breaks. I see this all the time on Instagram. All of the captions and the tags are all cluttered together. You can get easy clean line breaks by going to this website right here. I'll put it on the screen. You can also download their app. You can also download a Google Doc, type everything in Google Doc, and copy and paste it over. If you type your caption in Instagram and add those line breaks where you want them, and then you hit post, it doesn't work. It all gets clustered. It has to do with some coding on the back end. So use these tools to make your captions nice and pretty. Another thing to consider when posting on Instagram is to include a location tag in every post, especially if you're a local business owner. You definitely want to tag the city that you're operating in. Okay, so I see this happening all the time on Instagram. You cannot include a clickable link in your captions. That means if you're including a link in your captions, it doesn't work. A really good workaround is to create your very own link tree on your website. To get a great example of how this is done, just visit my link in the bio and you'll see a great link tree that I created extremely customized for me and my website. Okay, so this tip is going to lead into the earth-shattering tip, so bear with me. But number four, post on stories every 24 hours, ideally once every 4 hours if you can pump out the content. But posting on every 24 hours really keeps your content in that top banner where people will see you often. So that is definitely what you want to do on Instagram stories. Post at least every 24 hours, ideally once every 4 hours. Here's the tip that you've been waiting for. Hashtags in Instagram stories. Now, hang on tight. You can technically have 10 hashtags per story. And for these, you want to be a little bit more broad than what you normally would be using in a caption. So for these 10 hashtags, you want to type them out using your normal font tool and then choose the background and color drop it so it blends in and it doesn't look super cheesy or spammy. I'm going to post a video right after this to really show you what I mean, but this is a great way to really expand your reach on Instagram and target more people. This is a proven method. I have tried many different variations of it. If the hashtag is a little bit visible, if the hashtag is completely blended in either way, it works. As I've mentioned before in other videos, it's not a guarantee that you'll rank in that story for that hashtag, but it definitely increases your chances. So check out this video and you'll definitely see what I mean. Okay, so here is a perfect video of me adding these very broad hashtags to my Instagram story and then blending them in. I've tested this many different ways of it being the same exact color as the background or if the tag stands out a little bit, and I've gotten great results each time. So I 10 out of 10 recommend it. I've definitely increased my profile views by doing this tip. All of these tips are great, but here's another thing you really have to remember. Don't forget to engage with your audience. Engagement is key when it comes to growing on Instagram. And I've said this time and time before, but here's a recap. One-on-one conversations is how you're really going to grow your page. So make sure you're creating content that's shareable, you're starting conversations in your DMs, and you are leaving genuine and nice comments on profiles. That's really how you'll be able to expand your reach as well. Thank you for taking the time today to listen to this video. I hope I taught you something new. Please leave a comment below if I did, or send me a DM. Be sure to check out the link in my bio. I have a ton of great resources on my website, including a free guide to help anybody take their passion project or side hustle to the next level. It's so free. I don't even ask for your email address, but I would definitely love it if you join my email community. So be sure to give it a look and let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with your business during this time. Thanks and take care.